Hey Cancer, welcome to your reading for September 2022. My name is Shay. Let's go ahead and hop right into these cards. So, what do my Cancers need to know about September 2022? What does Cancer need to know about September 2022? Five of Swords. Inner turmoil is the word I'm hearing. What does Cancer need to know about September? King of Wands. What does Cancer need to know about September 2022? Make it abundantly clear. What does Cancer need to know about September 2022? My word. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. Two of Wands in reverse. One more for my Cancers. What are they experiencing in September? Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so a very clear message that I'm hearing. There's inner conflict that propels you into doing a lot of work. Like ending the month, or maybe not even ending the month, but like it propels you into doing some work. This goes a number of ways, Cancer. I'm not gonna lie to you. So for some of you, like I said, it's some inner conflict going on. Now this can be about not seeing results, not seeing, like feeling like you kind of overstepped a boundary or overstepped the mark, being a little over ambitious. Or maybe it's somebody around you whose energy is kind of like forceful and like they want things to happen fast, but there is a level of impatience. And that being ready for something to change, being ready for a resolution to your situation or some type of success in your situation is causing like a little bit of negativity, a little bit of resentment, not seeing the way out, especially when it comes to financially. So again, this looks different. For some of you, if you started like a business or you started to do something and it's not moving fast enough, there's an irritation there. If you're in a situation where you know it's the right thing to do, but you're not seeing results, or you're just not seeing like your payback for it, that's causing an issue. For some of you, this is like the past. Like you're so caught up on like a negative emotion towards someone or negative emotion towards a part of your life, it's almost like it's holding you back. So it's like this dual energy of knowing that I should be moving forward and that this is what I need to do, but then it's also like, but it's not happening fast enough. And I'm irritated. Like, so there's a lot of that going on, and there could be some mental and just mentally just stalled out. You know what I mean? Maybe it's some ideas that you haven't brought forward, some confusion. And then for some of you, you're ready to take the next step, but you're almost like, is it the right step? Should I? You know, is this cool for me to do? And for some of you, there is a fire sign around you or a fire placement around you who's particularly domineering. I ain't gonna lie to you, they cause a little bit of stress. And it doesn't have to be, if it doesn't apply, baby, it doesn't apply. That's okay. But if it's they're domineering, they have a domineering energy, you're kind of sick of the way that like they impress upon what they want, but it's like you're almost not doing anything about it at the same time, okay? And then we also have the Eight of Pentacles here as well. So like I said, by the end of the month, you start mastering skills. You maybe get the hang of things. So like I said, if you're in a situation where it's like, you know it's the right thing, but it's annoying, you may start to get the hang of it. Like, may know how to juggle it or may know how to work at it. You're almost more accepting of it by the end of the month. It's like you make it your B word, okay? And same for if you're feeling like you're not able or something, like, I don't know, for somebody, they just don't feel like they have what it takes, or like they're I don't know, some type of insecurity that's going on. Getting the hang of things, mastering your skill, going to school, working at it, that's what's going to clear that up. Not some get rich quick scheme, not some, fast paced, throwing something in there. Like, this is old fashioned. You just got to take the steps. Okay. So that's what's going to be going on. That's what I see. If I'm speaking frankly with you, Cancer, it almost seems like you're missing out on one positive aspect of life because you're so consumed with another, if that makes any sense, okay? So clarity. What do my Cancers need to know about their relationships in September 2022? Make it abundantly clear for me, Spirit. Gratuity. What do my Cancers need to know about their relationships in September? No, you hang up. Why? September 2022. What are my Cancers need to know about their relationships and secrecy? Interesting. I can see some gratitude. Wicked came out too. I knew it was another card that flipped over. I could see some gratitude coming from a very unexpected place. You start being friends with somebody that you haven't been friends with, or you get closer to somebody that you've been struggling with. Like, it's almost like I get this graciousness for someone's new presence in your life that maybe wasn't there before. Being gracious, abundance mindset, high frequency positivity, and attracting what you want. There's also lengthy conversations, a lot to talk about, into each other, meaningful, having a lot in common. So I can see you being on the phone with somebody. For some of you, this looks like someone who understands your situation. So you start talking to them a lot. It can start off as simple as you ask for a favor, and then now it's turning into you talking to them every day. Or you guys used to have beef, but now you don't. Now you want to talk all the time. Like, you're almost grateful for this new relationship, or grateful for this new status in relationship. But there's some frustration going on, right? Somebody's frustrating. Like I said, somebody's annoyed. And like I said, I do think it's this person, whoever this is. Even if it's not a fire sign, it's just somebody with a very impatient energy, okay? And so there's kind of like a little irritation there, okay? I know it says secrecy. So secrecy is a possibility. Someone could be hiding something from you, or you feel like they are. You may be frustrated. Like I said, you're frustrated with their behavior, but I get this sense that there is like you kind of closing yourself off to someone. Like I said, you start confiding in this individual, this new person, and then it's like they kind of help you through your stuff. So you may be keeping a secret from the person that's frustrating you, or like, you know, you're just kind of in your own little space and in your own little circle with somebody else, so that you can vent about your emotions about that frustrating person. I hope that makes any sense. But there's some type of, it's almost like a little clubhouse that's going on. Yeah, but somebody's definitely hiding a secret. And also the message of someone not, like, you feel like someone's not being real. And you can feel it. Like, you can tell, like, this is not a correct answer. This person is hiding something from me. This person is not speaking up. This person is not expressing themselves. I can tell, but they're telling me that everything's okay, or they're telling me that they're not annoyed, or that something didn't annoy them, but I know that it did. You're right, but what can you do? You're right, but what can you do? Okay, so mischievous, naughty, harmful, dangerous, false portrayal, lie, cheat, beware. See, that's confirmation. So again, it could be a secret. It could be somebody being up to no good, but I also get this sense that it's just more so they're not being upfront, and it's annoying you. Which could cause one of you to kind of spin out into your liar land, when in reality it's just like they're not lying, they're just not being forward. You get what I'm saying? Or they don't want to say something and risk of causing worse issues, even though they kind of causing issues anyway. So clarity, what does my Cancers need to know about their career and finances in September? Strength, what does Cancer need to know about their career and finances in September? The Fool. What does my Cancers need to know about their career and finances? The Hierophant. Make it abundantly clear for me, Spirit. What do my Cancers need to know about their career and finances in September? The Magician. So just to get this out of the way, if any of you are particularly spiritually gifted, if you read tarot, if you are a healer, and when I say healer, I'm not talking about like the empathetic way. I'm talking about like you do herbs, you do you're a doctor, stuff like that. Because there is the idea of a gifted healer, or someone who has the ability to manipulate and heal nature. This could also be animals if you're a veterinarian, something like that. Does not have to be. I'm just spitballing here, okay? But you have a gift. The problem is you're really, really new at this gift. You're really new. And even if you've been using it for a long time, there are certain things that you need to know to further yourself. So for example, you could have always had, like, you basically a Disney princess with animals, but baby, you need to get your veterinary certificate. Like, you can't just go operating on the birds. You see what I'm saying? You got to get there's some paperwork that needs to be done. Same with if you're reading or anything like that. Like, it's not that you don't have the gift. It's not that you don't have the ability. It's just that there's more that you could learn and more that you could do. Maybe it's just getting your, and I don't know if anybody's ever heard of this, getting your 10,000 hours in. Doing something so often and after so much long of a time doing it, you eventually get so skilled that, you know, you can go off and do it, and that's when everything blows up and you get so great at it. That's the kind of case. It's just that you just may need time. You're just extremely new at something. So the Hierophant talks about that as well. The Hierophant is very spiritual in a traditional sense, think religion. So that's a possibility as well. But it's also about learning, and it's also about like gaining traditional values. And this can be through a mentor, but I think for you guys it's just studying time. And if you have potential to do something and you're just not doing it, like, here's your confirmation to get to it. Like, don't nobody got time. Realize your dreams, boo. Get to it. Clarity. Any kind of clarity for my Cancers in their careers. Okay, you and your loved ones are safe. You came up in your own reading, new moon in Cancer, and hold your vision, fixed moon. Okay, so hold your vision. Think Taurus. Think being stubborn about what you want, but also think, is something stuck? And if something's stuck, something needs to change, right? So I'm gonna let you decipher that one. Use that spiritual gift, period. And then we have you and your loved ones are safe. This is a card of kind of like the home and your family. And if there has been turmoil, it'll work itself out. Like I said, eventually it balances out. If there has been worry around financial things, like if we're going to be okay, is the house good enough, is this good enough, you're going to be fine. And then also confirmation of it may be time to change something within the house. So if something or someone is in the house that's kind of like making the house unpeaceful, and I know that we're talking about finances, but I get the sense that the reason why that's coming up is because there's some worry about your finances in regards to your children and in your family life, okay? So clarity for my Cancers. What do they need to know about this month, September? What's their theme for the month? That's random. What's their theme for the month? 1 second. Any themes for my Cancers in September 2022? Okay. Now, which is a very odd thing. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. I asked what's the theme for the month, and it's kind of like the month before while I'm filming this. So friendship may be coming up, and this could be for next month. I don't think it's for September though. You guys should be really focused on the relationships around you, and there are some shifts going on in these relationships. There may need to be better friendships. There may need to be and I don't even think that this is just like people who aren't related to you. I think your relationships with the people in your family are changing as well. And when we have talent and passion, that's what it is. This September is about you finding your talents and your passion. September is about you practicing and making it perfect. Trusting your decision-making skills and just running with it. And also knowing that you're trying to do the best for everyone involved, even if it doesn't feel like you are. And look how both of them are positioned, like they're all dancing. Dance a little more, okay, Cancer? All right, thank you so much for watching this reading. If it resonated for you, Cancer, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and follow me on IG for any daily zodiac updates. Remember that I love you, and I hope you're having an awesome day. Bye.